Hi everyone, and welcome to video number 6, which is lower body mobility for the SSAF funded VU students desk ergonomic and exercise video series. So our first lower body mobility exercise is a seated hip flexor. So what we're going to do, I'll show you from the side, is come to the edge of our chair, send our leg back and rest it on the floor. If you don't have a chair where your knee touches the floor, you can do it without one. From here, what we're doing is tucking our pelvis under. So we're tucking our hips under our body, pushing them forward. We'll be getting a stretch down the front of that hip. So our hip flexor is a little muscle here. That is where our leg bends. And when we do a lot of sitting, it becomes short and it becomes weak. So it really likes to be stretched out in this position here. So you hold it for a little bit, back it off. So when I say back off, we release the stretch. So bending forwards, taking the tightness off, and then tuck our pelvis back under again to stretch it through. Coming back on our chair again, our next stretch is our seated glute stretch. So our glutes are our big bottom muscles and they're the powerhouse. So they're the strongest ones and they're the largest ones. So to stretch these out, we pop our ankle on our opposite knee and we can either let gravity take our knee to the floor or we can put some overpressure, pushing our knee down to the floor, and it gives us a stretch through the back. So we hold here, relax, bring it back forward, and then push again. Then you swap sides, do the same. Ankle on opposite knee, pushing knee into floor. Our next stretch is seated knees to chest. So for here, I like to be sitting back in my chair. Both legs are out, lifting one knee up, holding my shin, pulling it into my chest. So we hold here, we relax, and we swap over. So you can pull from underneath your thigh and then grab on your shin, or you can support from under your thigh to bring it into your chest. We're going to come behind our chair now to do our standing quad stretch. So holding the back of our chair for balance, going to grab our ankle and pull our foot up towards our glutes. We'll be getting a stretch through the front of our quad. If you need more of a stretch, you can pull it back more or just here. Then we swap over. Same again, holding on your ankle. If you can't reach your ankle but you have some loose pants on, you can hold the end of your pants. Our next stretch are our calf raises. So these are both a mobility and a strength exercise. We can do them seated or standing. To do these ones, we just rise up onto our toes and then we slowly lower our heels. Holding onto the chair for balance, up onto our toes, slowly back on it onto your heels. You can also do this one from sitting, so it would look the same. Rising up to your heels and then back, up, back. Our last lower mobility exercise is our deep squat with rocking. So we come feet hip width apart, or a little bit out. I like to have my toes slightly pointed outwards. We're going into a deep squat. So we're sitting all the way to the floor and we're rocking side to side. So I'm coming up onto one toe, up onto the other. So we're just working through our lower body, mainly our hips again, just opening out wide, side to side. And then coming up.